Hey guys, thought I'd do something a bit different today. So I'm doing the TheCinemassacreTruth Best Moments tier lists. Originally I was going to do AVGN seasons rankings, but I saw this instead and it makes more sense to do this. So yeah, let's start. So I'm rating them on how funny I think they are. Yeah, and I'll explain if I remember as well what meme they are. So unfortunately I don't remember this one. So Mike Matei standing outside a house. Yeah, sorry, I don't know that one. So the next one is when you butt fuck someone a fart out of her ass with your dick. Okay, that's S tier. That's got to go up there. I don't actually remember it, but it's already S tier. So the James Rolfe cuck, oh my god, face memes, faces that he does in the AVGN episodes. Obviously, it's overused. You can see the amount of images that are there, and these are all probably from different episodes, but he uses it so many times. Do I find it that funny? No, but it is funny that we're expecting it all the time from his new videos. It's a go-to for him, isn't it? Just like, oh. I mean, yeah, the kids might like it. As a CinemassacreTruth meme, I think it's about B tier. So this is when, the next one is when James Rolfe climbs the mountain, Malden, as he says. So this is when he does the behind-the-scenes Rocky IV, traveling around. He goes to the locations from the film, and obviously there's a bit when Rocky climbs that mountain to overcome his, he's getting ready for that fight. He's supposed to be in Russia, but obviously it's some sort of mountain somewhere in America. And yeah, so the meme itself, he starts crying in it. So he's he wants to overcome the challenge of climbing the mountain, and and he's scared. And I think his kids were asking "Oh, are you gonna be all right?" And he's like, "I don't know, And I think he was sad he was away from them for a few days. It's great that he loves his kids, but I don't know, to be away from them for just a weekend. Come on, James. As a meme itself, it's fucking hilarious. I think it is. Maybe I'm a bit, got no heart. So I'll put that in A. What's this one? Is it just the face he makes? Alright, D. So the next one is actually from the same thing as the mountain. I can't even say mountain anymore. From the mountain episode. So he's traveling with someone, and on the way to the mountain, the other guy is telling James that he spoke to Sylvester Stallone, and we get a moment where James is in the car is saying, "Is Sly's aware? Sly knows that we're doing this," and the other guy goes, "Yeah." And the fact that James even thinks that is just fucking hilarious. So I want to put that in S tier. I mean, it's funny to me. It's probably not funny to 99% of the people that watch AVGN, but it's funny to me. So this is from the Double Dragon episode. This is Bimmy. So Bimmy is James's alter ego. Bimmy is what James has become. A lazy, no work ethic kind of guy. And this is what we used to refer to James as these days. Because he went from, if you watch the early videos, he went from putting so much effort into. And now these videos are just Screenwave, he's hiring slobs and all that shit. And yeah, Bimmy's what the guys on the CinemassacreTruth call him now. I think it's pretty funny. I like to refer to him as Bimmy as well. And James is the old James is James. But who knows? Hopefully we see more of James and less of Bimmy in the future. So that's S tier, I think. This one is behind the scenes 2020 or 2021. I can't remember which year. Sorry, it might be 2020. So this is COVID year, and this is when James is having issues with making AVGN shorts and films and stuff like that, because he's got nobody helping him, and he's trying to demonstrate that he's having issues. The onion keeps falling out of his fucking mouth, and he's trying to do this scene in the Shrek game that he plays. And yeah, James just does not. I don't know, it's ridiculous. He's trying to tie himself up with an onion shoved down his gob, And it's just like, come on, James, it looks... Do you have to do this scene anyway? And can you not just get your wife just to put the onion in your mouth and then press record? The whole thing is just convoluted and a mess. So I think it's pretty funny. I'll put it in A. Inspector Gadget. So this is where Mike Matei does a review with Inspector Gadget. He's got like an iPad and they're playing some sort of Minecraft game. It's a classic. People have seen it. So this is... Yeah, this is... I'll put A tier. Don't have time. So this refers to the amount of times James doesn't have time, or he can't do this because there's no time, or he's 540, or all that shit. He says it a lot. It's a bit overkill. As a meme, as a CinemassacreTruth meme, it's pretty funny, but I'll put it in B because it's just so overdone. Arseholist Variety is what James calls anybody that criticises him or criticises Screenwave. Come on, you don't want him to have help. So, I know, I find it pretty funny he calls us that. So I'll put it in S. Apologise for being a filmmaker. I think this is in James's book when he goes to, he's in college and his roommates or his friends are like tearing up a dorm, and James records it and he gets suspended and so do they. But James didn't take part in it. All he did was document it and record it, and that's his argument for, you know, that he shouldn't be expelled was apologise for what? Being a filmmaker? It's like, come on, James, you're with them, you're there. You know, I think you're culpable if you just sat there recording. So yeah, I think that's pretty funny. I'll put that in A. Balls on the dick. So this is when James is, I think he's going to school. So James is in special ed in primary school, or I don't know what the Americans call it, junior or something like that. And on the way there, he didn't inform either the bus driver or the bus driver assistant that he had to go at a certain time, or he had to be picked up somewhere. Anyway, they get annoyed. One of them says, "Oh, nobody tells us anything. We're the balls on the dick." And yeah, that hurt James. When he got to school, he kicked in a fucking window and he started crying. You know, it's pretty funny. It's a bit heartless for me, but I think that's fucking funny that he got that annoyed by a bus driver saying that. Where is it? I think that's another A. So this one is, what's that one again? Oh, that's when Big Ryan is talking about electrons move through reality. This is hardware emulation versus just emulation or some bullshit like that. And he's just using, you know, jargon words and pulling shit out of his arse to make this video. Yeah, the whole video is just a fucking waste of time. But the way Ryan just tries to like sound more intelligent than he actually is, like I'm doing now. I'm another fucking idiot. But as that electrons move through reality, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty well-known and well-liked meme. God, am I sad doing this tier list? Yeah, I think I am. Dr. Frankenstein. So, what's this one again? I don't fucking remember. Dr. Frankenstein. Right, okay. So that's when James is telling the audience that Frankenstein's monster is called the monster. It's not called Frankenstein, and people get commonly mistaken with it. I think he thinks it's a revelation to everybody, but a lot of people know that. As a meme, I'll put it C tier. This one is Justin Silverman, and I think he's just saying, "Hey, I'm Justin." It's pretty funny. I think it was used a lot on the Cinemassacre Arseholish Monster Madness. Not this year, last year's. I'll put that in B. Kind of funny. Okay, this one is when Big Ryan just goes, yeah. So he was playing Zelda with I think Mike and somebody else, and obviously when Link throws a sword around, he makes that noise, doesn't he? And Ryan was trying to mimic it, but it was kind of awkward when he did it, and nobody laughed or even took notice of what he did. And it's proper cringe and weird. I think it's pretty funny though. I put it A. This one is Oh, this is James trying a Pepsi for the first time, I think. The fact that it took him till, I don't know, middle age to try a Pepsi was pretty funny. But as a CinemassacreTruth meme? Yeah, why not, eh? It was wrong back then and it is wrong now. Classic. Do I have to explain this one? Oh, I can't be asked. Let's put it in A as well. What's it going to say? Moved me? Yeah, maybe straight into D. Don't know that one. Actually, I'll put it back. Doggy Style and Going Hours. So this is when Mike Matei was on the Cinemassacre, either Reddit or Twitter, and he's saying about, yeah, what your sexual conquests. But the fact that he's posting it on Twitter and shit, it's like, come on, dude, it's a bit untasteful. And you got fucking kids that subscribe to AVGN. You shouldn't really be doing that. Pretty fucking funny though. I'll give him that. S tier. Take a wild guess. So this is when James is. Actually, I've got it open here because I couldn't fucking remember. It's from a video where he called us arsehole for not liking his new content and his laziness. So yeah, take a wild guess why he needs help. Classic. This one, again, I think it's from Twitter, or X, sorry, I should say. And this is when, I don't know, I think a fan was having a go at Mike and he just goes, unfollow me, thanks. It's pretty fun. I use that when I'm annoyed with people, you know. But as a CinemassacreTruth meme, unfollow me, thanks. I'll put it in. Unfollow me, thanks. Nah, that's a fucking. That's an A. The A's fucking packed, like Mike's 10-incher, but it's. You know, that's where it should go. This is when Mike does. The next one, sorry, is when Mike does that Elmo impression. It's really so bad that it's good. He's looking a little bit like Sid from Toy Story, isn't he? Elmo impression. Where would you guys put that? Elmo impression. I mean, is it a good impression? It's okay. It's just the fact that he does it, and it's just a weird fucking video. I'll put it in B. I think this one's just literally a picture of Mike looking like a zombie. I've seen that around. It's that McDonald's diet. Yeah, B. Mike's 10-incher. That's got to go fucking above S. There we go. These two, I don't really know. Okay. Oh, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had a good New Year and a good Christmas. I'm going to go for a wank now. I'll see you guys later.